In these videos of mine, I quite often say stuff like these videos are not going to go anywhere, nobody's ever going to see them, and so on and so forth. I feel like I have to stop doing that because that's just me basically praying for failure and me kind of constantly repeating and reciting that I'm going to fail, which is not really a good way to do these sorts of things because I do believe in the fact that you are able to speak things into existence to an extent. So like the things that you're constantly going to think and the things that you're constantly going to say might actually be the things that are going to happen. So I actually should do the opposite of it because in reality, I don't really want it to fail. I do want to have some kind of a platform. I do want to have some people I can talk to. So that doesn't really make sense. Like, why would I just be making videos for nobody to see them? I feel like it's also me being a little bit defensive to an extent because like you want to have like realistic expectations towards stuff that you do and you want to evaluate yourself properly. But fuck that. I think you need to be a little bit delusional and you do have to basically kind of like fake it till you make it almost, and not necessarily like faking your personality or like faking the way that you are as a human being, but it's just like acting as you've already made it until you actually make it, because like you might as well. I mean, if you're doing it anyways, why would you put yourself down and why would you constantly talk about stuff not working out? I feel like it's probably better to do the opposite and actually kind of approach this with a mentality where you are striving towards something and you are eventually going to make it. It's just a matter of time. So yeah, I'm basically going to stop saying these sorts of things because I don't think it's like healthy or productive. So yeah, I should probably stop. And I feel like this is also the case with everything that you do. Like you have to like approach stuff with like a certain level of positivity, and quite a lot of these things that you're going to try to achieve don't really necessarily require like skill from the get-go. I mean, skill is something you build over time. Like you're not going to be good at the thing that you just started, but then when time goes by, you are going to gradually become a little bit better at it. You're going to start figuring things out, you're going to improve. So don't put yourself down, don't like talk badly about yourself, don't say that you're not going to succeed. Approach everything that you do with a level of positivity, try to change, try to improve constantly as you go forward. And I feel like things are going to happen. Like it's not that unlikely to do stuff, like it's not that unrealistic to achieve something. A lot of people that are significantly dumber than you, and they didn't like have this like particular skill that they used to achieve this. They were just consistent and they had a positive mindset. And I think that is a very big part of you actually succeeding. So first of all, obviously you have to be consistent. I feel like that is the biggest thing. I think you can lack whatever it is that you lack, as long as you're going to be like rock solid and consistent, things are going to happen. And on top of that, just have a positive mindset when you do stuff. Like why would you just be grumpy and just constantly nag and bitch and moan about something as you do something? Also, I am feeling good today because today is going to be the cheat day. And also I've already kind of started eating a little bit more today. So I haven't really done anything crazy so far. It's just like rice cakes and me having a bigger breakfast, but I can already kind of feel me doing well and me doing good when I eat a little bit more. So I feel like the gym session afterwards is going to be amazing, and then that is also going to be followed up with like the actual cheat meal and some sweets. So yeah, seems like this is going to be a very nice, very positive day overall. Once again, I'm at home. I just ate my breakfast, so I was already at the office for a while. Now I came back home to eat, make these videos. So now I'll be heading back to the office. I'll finish my day at the office and then I'll talk to you guys before I go to the gym. And then afterwards, obviously, also when I'm going to be having the cheat meal. So see you guys then. Well, I just got home and I was oddly energetic today at the gym. But well, that is connected to the fact that I spent all day munching on like fucking rice cakes and pretzels. So if you combine that with caffeine, that makes me quite energetic because that is a little bit more food than I'm used to before going to the gym nowadays. And now we are going to be cooking. So the plan for today's cheat meal is going to be 2 pounds of potatoes that I'm going to make into mashed potatoes. So a fuck ton of potatoes. On top of that, some pan-fried salmon. And we are going to mess everything up with butter. So that is going to be a nice main little meal for today. And then on top of that, I'll show you guys how is it that I make bread with Nutella, which is basically me speedrunning a heart attack and like the most disgusting thing you can ever imagine, but we'll get to that, so give me a moment. So first of all, I'll finish cooking the potatoes and the salmon. I'll show you how that looks, and then afterwards we'll get to the Nutella part. So bear with me a little bit here. Well, this is a lot of potatoes. And not that much salmon. I actually kind of thought that it is going to be a little bit more, that the package that I bought is going to have a little bit more. But it's okay. The salmon wasn't really the focus anyways, and there's plenty of it. But the thing I'm really excited is like this whole ass bowl of mashed potatoes. So yeah, let's get finally into this. I'm really looking forward to this one. And well, now for the dessert. And this is actually an awful thing that I do, so I know that this is absolutely disgusting, but we are going to take some butter and we are going to put this butter on the bread. It's still a little bit hard, but it's going to be okay. I'll make it work. So first of all, we try to apply some of the butter to the bread. I do not give a flying fuck about your opinions about this, because I know it's bad and I know it's close to the worst things you can eat probably, but it tastes good, so go and fuck yourself. So we put some butter on the bread, and then we take some Nutella. And we also put that on the bread. Oh yeah. And we smear the Nutella all over the butter. And this is like an awful thing to eat, but it is also a very tasty thing to eat. So you guys can go and fuck yourself. I'm gonna eat this now. So good. This is really fucking tasty. Whew. It becomes really difficult to consume food in these kind of amounts when you're dieting, and well, after long periods of dieting, because your stomach kind of shrinks. And then at the beginning, when you start eating, you feel like you're gonna eat like huge amounts because you're just hungry all the time. But then when you actually start eating, you come to this like frustrating realization that you can't really consume all that much food anymore because, well, you're not really used to it. So you eat a little bit, then in the best case scenario, you eat like a medium amount of it, and then you're just full, tired, and just like you can't even move because you're not really used to this volume of food. And also you're just frustrated because you thought that you're going to be able to eat more. So it's weird, like you're waiting for this moment like constantly, and you're constantly thinking about this moment, but then when the moment actually comes and you actually start eating, it's like, okay, well, I ate, I'm not hungry anymore, but I'm also not as satisfied as I thought that I'm going to be. So it's an odd sensation. It's like, it's good and you don't necessarily feel awful, but it's also not really close to what you thought that it's going to be. And also on top of it, it's just like you don't live up to the expectations that you had for yourself when it comes to how much you're going to consume. So like, out of everything that I bought, I'm probably gonna eat like a small portion of it, to be completely fair, and then I will most probably have to throw the remaining food out because I can't really leave it in the apartment because it's just going to be too much of a distraction. So like, I ate 2 slices of bread with Nutella, I ate half of the mashed potatoes and the salmon. That was pretty good actually. Now I have some ice creams, probably gonna eat those as well. But then afterwards, like, yeah, I mean, realistically, how much can I squeeze in? Most probably, like, I can squeeze in like 3 ice creams now, because like they're not really that big. But other than that, like, I'm full, like I'm actually sleepy, actually tired as fuck after eating, because I feel like you crash after you eat like large amounts of food a large amount of food in a very short period of time. You can even see by my eyes and like by my general appearance that I'm like ready to hit the sack, ready to go to bed. But today was fun, and tomorrow is actually going to be even a little bit more fun, I think, because like I'm going to be like really full of glycogen tomorrow, and my water and my body is going to hold a lot of water, so like the workout is going to be quite entertaining. So overall, it's a good thing. Like I'm also kind of used to this already because like I think me and you guys have been through like three of these cheat meals already, cheat days already, and like every single time after the cheat meal or cheat day, I kind of say the same thing where I say that like it wasn't as good as I thought that it's going to be, and in reality, I feel like I can eat whatever it is that I want to eat. It's never really going to be as good as I build it up in my mind because it's just like you're constantly like over fixated on food because you're always hungry, and then when you get to the food, it's still just food. It's not that deep. It's not that good. So yeah, well, the cheat day, kind of cheat day slash cheat meal was pretty much a success. I did the thing that I needed to do. I filled up my body with food. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more energy for the upcoming days because from tomorrow we are once again going back straight into the diet because we still need to lose quite a lot of weight. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be another day. Tomorrow we are jumping directly back into the diet, and we're also going to be training and doing the regular stuff. So hopefully you guys, or hopefully somebody is going to watch. Hopefully somebody is going to enjoy these videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.